gentlemen, welcome to BCW.
Ringside from all the milkshake.
Wait a minute!
From the voice of the generation, Pete Rosado.
And a frog splash!
Alongside my commentary partner, AJ Pan.
If you're not down with Billy Gunn, I got 2 words for you! Queens, New York, are you ready? Get on your feet and make some noise. It's time for BCW!
Now, let's get to the action and go down to the ring. But here's the big one. This is the big match here tonight when we will see Darius Carter take on brutal Bob Evans. This has been a match I've been waiting for. If you caught me on Facebook Live earlier today, I actually said, I know it's a little weird to hear me say this. I actually think Darius might take this. Darius has been on a streak here at BCW, and it hasn't stopped for anyone. And as much as I want Brutal Bob to beat him for all the things he's done to me, the disrespect he's shown to BCW management, things like that, Darius doesn't seem like to be anybody to be messing with right now. But AJ, what do you think? I mean, this is a tough test for Darius.
Darius feels very disrespected in the way you do. Darius does. He's been disrespected by management. Darius is going to go through whoever is put in front of him, whether it's you, whether it's Anthony Cole putting these matches together, whoever is in management. I don't know, you guys are setting up these men for a death warrant right now. Brutal Bob Evans, I am a huge fan of his. I respect everything he's done in this business. The same token, I think he's in the wrong place at the wrong time tonight. Darius Carter is on a mission, and he's not going to stop that mission until he gets what he wants, and that's a BCW World Heavyweight title shot.
That title is right around the waist of your guy.
We would like to have that match. I'm a big fan of Darius Carter. Last time you guys pitted us against each other when we weren't, you know, we had another common enemy, and that was BCW management. So, frustrations were taken out. Right now, we would love to give Darius Carter, it's on record. We would love to give you.
You know what? Don't put your foot in your mouth, because you just said Darius Carter is on a streak and nobody's going to stop it.
Because he wants
What's going to happen when he gets into the world title picture? He might just beat your guy. Are you setting your guy up to lose his title already?
May the best man win. We want a competition. We don't want, like Mike Orlando did, when Az was the #1 contender and Joe Gacy slid in the back door, or Teddy Hart was getting the shot. We would like to have a challenger that we would like. That's why we have Papa down tonight. I petitioned for that match because other companies will not give us that match. Now that I have a little stroke, he has that.
All right, Double J. All right, here we go.
He told me to go to his restaurant. I love the ham there. Oh, yeah? That is a fantastic restaurant.
Brutal Bob Evans, unfortunately not here today, conducting a seminar, one of the best seminar men in the business.
Well, he might be in the ring tonight.
Well, as I'm about to get it, they're not conducting an official seminar, but maybe doing so in the ring tonight as he faces off against Joaquim's favorite person. I don't know why.
Well, see, when you say it like that, you make it seem like it's evil. Like, come on. The guy's good. Yeah, exactly. You're the only one.
Yeah.
It's okay, Rosado. It's okay.
And he told me he saw your little video with you working out and trying to go say you're going to box with
Well,
him.
I don't know if you heard about this, Joaquim, because I know you're a busy man doing all the things that you do as a busy man, right? So, Pre-Combination Wrestling has a new sponsorship with Supreme Team Boxing here on Queens Boulevard.
That's awesome.
And I signed up for a couple of classes because after speaking to my lawyers and speaking to upper management here at Pre-Combination Wrestling, I said, listen, Darius has beaten you pillar to post 3 times already. I think it's about time that you learn to defend yourself.
So this fool goes on video with headgear on like he's training for the collegiate championships, and he's boxing a punching bag with this man's face on it.
Yeah, that's not smart. You don't want to piss this guy off.
Listen, it wasn't my idea. The coach at Supreme Team Boxing said that it was only right for me to put something that motivated me.
Excuse me.
Not again.
He's right here, Darius. You're lucky he walked by you.
All right. Yes. So you trained up for some signed up for some classes,
and the trainer there, the head trainer said, "Hey, it's good to
He just said hot dog.
not the first person, won't be the last.
He said it'd be good to put something on the bag that'll motivate you." And he said, "We want you to get mean and nasty." And so they came up with this idea after speaking to the people at BCW to put a picture of Darius Carter on the punching bag.
And you're stupid enough to listen, to have something on video that shows that.
You listen to the coach.
Well, I just want to know how
I don't
long.
want to get killed by Darius Carter.
How long did it take you to get the gusto to hit the punching bag?
Took a little while. I'll give you that. I mean, listen, I can hold my own in a game of checkers.
There you go.
I can hold my own in a game of chess.
Against Darius Carter? I don't think so.
I think I can beat Darius in chess. I have a lifetime chess record of 62.5-0.
Besides that, Darius Carter is the smartest man in
Game
wrestling.
was called halfway through, but I was winning at the time.
Who did you play with?
Another chess player.
What was his name?
His name was Joseph Schmidt.
That guy owes me money.
He sometimes goes by John Jacob.
Okay.
He said his middle name was Jingleheimer, but I will never believe him.
No, that doesn't seem plausible.
I think his name was somebody else's.
But what looks to be, as AJ said a little earlier, what looks like might be a clinic here tonight in the ring.
Brutal Bob is going to show everything he has, but Darius Carter is on a mission.
And that mission, AJ Penn,
I'll never get over how good Shane sounds.
that mission, AJ Penn, as we were saying, is going to lead Darius Carter straight to your client, your crown jewel, because Darius Carter says he will not stop until he gets the BCW World Heavyweight Championship, which as of right now is around the waist of Azriel.
And we would welcome the challenge. The thing about our altercation last time was that you and management pitted us against each other.
Darius saying that Brutal Bob is old school. There's something in his boots.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Listen, Bob is so old school, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something in his hair.
Oh, now, why is referee Informer checking Darius?
Referee Informer, yes. I don't think we need you anymore after that.
And the match is officially started here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Brutal Bob Evans versus Darius Carter.
Wrestling's richest prize.
Get that correct.
Darius Carter.
Well, Darius has said on occasion, not occasion, but recently, that BCW follows Darius Carter. He said that his mission is to get the BCW World Heavyweight Championship. He's defeated handily Vinny Pacifico and Jackson Stone. He has said on record that BCW put him up against a bunch of young upstarts. Well, Bob Evans ain't no young upstart.
That's a very good point.
This is going to be a huge test for Mr. Darius Carter. In my opinion, this is the night where somebody's going to take Darius to school.
Well, that's for sure. And Brutal Bob is definitely the guy to put a halt to Darius' winning streak. Look at this. I mean, he knows all the tricks. There's no getting by Brutal Bob with shortcuts, nefarious tactics. He knows everything. He might know everything before Darius even thinks about doing it. So Darius is going to have to rely on his ability in ring if he's going to win this match.
Gentlemen, I wish I could stay to watch this match, but as we were speaking about a little while ago, I represent the BCW World Heavyweight Champion, and I have just been informed he is competing next.
Oh.
Because Azriel wants to get to the bar early. He wants to celebrate. So we do not want to be the last match on this event tonight. So he'll be facing Papa Don next. So I have to go get ready.
I'll see you later, buddy.
Watch him.
Yeah, I definitely will. Okay.
Well, Joe Keefe, looks like it's me and you here.
And he's trying again for that drop toe hold. And Brutal Bob gives him a hand up. Right back to the hammerlock.
Look at the perfection at which Bob applied that hammerlock.
Such ease. Hey, Shane's back.
Hey. The Bear! The Bear Shane Fair. That's a new name.
I like that.
That's definitely not my name.
the bear, Shane said. Oh, yes.
That's awful. That's an awful name.
He can go by Mr. Maserati who, Shane Fair.
Like, that's much more.
He doesn't drive a Mazda. He might drive a Mazda, but that's about it.
If he drives a Mazda, it was paid for in advance the day of. Like, come on. Come on. Stop trying to play my man, bro.
Well, let's talk about what's going on in the ring
He
right
finally
now.
got him down with the drop toe hold.
Darius,
Look at that.
Not used to having
Brutal
his
Bob is
brutality
floating
match.
over.
Yeah, no. But Bob is just so good. Look at this. Oh, my God. Taking the legs out.
Oh, wow.
He's just
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never watched, if you were never alive during the ages of the territories and Deep South wrestling and Georgia Championship wrestling and the heyday of the NWA, you're watching a style match right now that you would have seen in the main event of their television programs.
Very reminiscent, definitely.
Aside from that, though, he's still in the South, whipping them young boys into shape as we speak. I mean, Brutal Bob, as clear as day, can go with anyone at any time, anywhere.
You know, you get a lot of these young wrestlers nowadays who talk about, oh, I don't want to, you know, I don't got a car, I can't put too many miles on it, this and this. Brutal Bob has been in this business for more years than I can count to. Doesn't look a day over 40.
Aren't you a math teacher?
He's been in the business that long. They haven't invented a number yet.
Do the drives.
He still does the drives.
Do the drives, that's right. That's his mantra, that's for sure.
He made Darius punch himself.
My cousin used to do that to me. It was the worst.
I mean, you're talking about last week, right?
No.
Oh. You said you were training. I don't know how far back it goes.
No, not that far back. I have never seen Darius Carter been taken advantage of the way Bob is taking care of him right now.
We're not talking about the same advantage that Eric Jaden took with the hot dog, right?
No.
Okay.
And look out into the crowd here, Joakim. Brutal Bob's longtime tag team partner, Tim Hughes, is here in attendance today, checking out some great BCW action.
Tough guy, Tim Hughes.
And if you saw Brutal Bob's promo on BCW social media, apparently Tim and Darius are very familiar with each other.
I
They're coming around.
mean, people tend to get familiar with, hey, Darius, familiar with everybody when it comes to wrestling versus
Darius
prize.
looks a little surprisingly lethargic.
I have never seen Darius Carter in this manner here.
No, not on the defense like this.
No. Brutal Bob has been on top of him all match. Hey, Brutal Bob said when he beats Darius, he's going to buy hot dogs for everybody.
Hey, there we go. Oh, man.
I was going to say that Darius Carter needs some kind of opening to swing the tide, but it looks like he just got it right there.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Referee Zach Snow now checking on Brutal Bob.
His name was changed to Referee Informer.
Referee Informer.
Because, you know,
Informer.
this guy gets it.
Right, he licky boom boom down.
Oh, he definitely licky boom boom down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action on the outside here, right in front of us, is Darius Carter finally on an upswing. Beautiful European uppercut to Bob Evans.
He definitely tightened that up on his UK tour.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, look at Darius now, talking to crap. Now, the first what, 5 minutes of this match, he couldn't talk at all.
Right.
Listen, when you're in control, you talk. That's what you do. You play the mind games. Darius does that very well.
No. It's like a shark swimming around the chum when he's around the table, you know?
He senses, he sees the water.
Oh, he smells the blood.
Exactly. He sees the blood in the water, and he's just circling.
He just detects weakness and exploits it.
Well, we were talking earlier about the mission that Darius Carter's on. The mission to the BCW World Heavyweight Championship. And if he were to get there, that would put him toe-to-toe with the winner of our next match. Zazriel will be having his first title defense here tonight, facing off against the Greek god Papa Don. And I got to know, gentlemen, who would Darius Carter rather face?
He would probably rather face Azrael because of their recent history here. But Darius has a little beef with Papa Don as well over at across Brooklyn, New York, Queens. There's something brewing there as well. So I don't think Darius has a preference, but he probably wants to get back at Azrael.
ever since Darius had the semifinal match in the tournament against Mike Orlando, he has established himself on the top of that bubble with Azriel, with Joe
Cover
Casey,
here.
and Mike Orlando. It is the four-man, like the pinnacle of BCW. Those 4 men.
And 3 of those men have held the world title.
Right, exactly. He's the odd man out. And
For now.
for now, exactly.
I know Darius, and he's going to get his hands on that gold one way or another.
Well, how far along in his mission does it take him if you were to beat Brutal Bob Evans here tonight? I mean, BCW management has put other challenges ahead of him, like we said, Vinny Pacifico, and oh my God, that headbutt by Brutal Bob.
Right to the sternum.
Vinny Pacifico,
Stone.
Jackson Stone.
Great match.
But now Brutal Bob Evans, you know, a win against Vinny, nice. Win against Jackson, nice. But a win against Brutal Bob, that's got to take.
Oh, reversal by Darius.
Cover here, only
I
a 2
thought
count. You're here to beat Brutal Bob here tonight. That take him a good way to the pinnacle for that march to the world title.
Just think about how it looks on his resume on that win-loss column. He beat Brutal Bob Evans. I mean, it's got to look great.
When you go to management too, and you seek that heavyweight match, and you have the feather in your cap that you've taken down Brutal Bob Evans, you know, your argument becomes very strong for that heavyweight match.
Definitely. It elevates it, just like when BCW hired Shane.
Oh, wow. Joe Kim, you know, this is very mutual. Just got to get this guy out of the middle.
Listen, that's 2 broadcast partners now. I want you out the middle.
No, he's
You know
the
why?
voice of a generation.
You know why? It's because they all look bad sitting next to me.
Who looks bad sitting
Well,
next to you?
not you, okay? But when you're as good as I am at doing what I do, in the words of the late great Kurt Hennig, I am what I say I am. Absolutely perfect.
Missing an elbow by Brutal Bob. I just need to change the subject because, I mean, it looks like you took a few ribs out because you were. I'm not going to finish that.
Oh,
Anyway.
Manson,
Headlock now by Darius.
Darius in control here. This match has ebbed and flowed for Darius Carter. Started with Brutal Bob in control for a long stretch of time. Darius finding his way finally. And Bob took control again, but now Darius once again in control, but he hasn't had any consistent control over Bob in this match.
Back and forth, for sure. So let me try to prove a point. Shane, do you have a problem with Darius Carter?
you know, attitude-wise, it's like a Floyd Mayweather. You can hate the man outside of the ring, but you can't deny his body of work.
Fingers right
it's
to
just
the.
you.
I've said the same thing. I've said the same thing. Listen, Darius is a great wrestler.
He goes for that.
His attitude is terrible. The Yakuza was missed there.
Massive power slam.
Scoop power slam there.
But you know, his attitude is like a fine wine. It's an acquired taste. Not everybody can appreciate the aroma.
Here's the thing: when you walk around, and listen,
Darius
I
has a
talk,
nice bouquet.
You know,
There you go.
I talk the talk, and it is, but everybody can tell you I'm entirely humble when it comes to what I do and the opportunities that I get. But when it comes to Darius Carter, there's no questioning his talent and his ability. There is none at all. I've said that every single time.
And this is coming from a man who got kicked in the face by him less
Yes!
than a year ago.
I'm glad that
It's
he's
the,
doing it
but
finally.
it's the way that he carries himself, and it rubs people the wrong way, especially management when you're telling them what they should be doing. When you listen, Joaquin, you and I both work in a very political business outside of professional wrestling. There is nobody in our field of work that's going to be told how they should be doing what they are trained
Very
to
true.
do.
Very true.
That's fair, you know, but you got to also look at the
Huge
other side.
clothesline in the corner there by Bob.
When he had things like the BCW tournament for the first heavyweight championship, this man was the only one who was forced to earn his way into the tournament, whereas everyone was placed in the tournament. He had to fight just to be in the tournament. So he's behind the 8 ball from BCW management.
Okay, listen, I give you that. Yeah, he was. But at the end of the day, again, this goes back to his attitude. He walked around when the tournament was first announced. He walked around and was saying on social media as he was like, oh, I should get automatically the number 1 seed.
What a shoulder tackle by Bob Evans. The whole crowd behind him.
Does expect a lot.
But you got to listen. So, since I've gotten into the business, since I've gotten behind the commentary booth, Darius Carter has hovered around the 70 to 80%.
Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Darius.
He's hovered around the 70 to 80 percentile when it comes to winning percentage. The man does not lose. Like,
wait, but if you're only at 70, 80%, you lose at time.
Very, very few times, okay? Very few times. what, 52 weekends a year, right? So let's say he wrestles Thursday to Friday, what's 150? So
Let's say he wrestles twice a weekend, give or take out 100 matches a year. Foreclosure! Huge foreclosure. Bob is down.
That's it.
Cover
Here we
1,
go.
2. Oh!
I had my headset off.
Brutal Bob Evans kicked out of the foreclosure, and if you see the look on Darius Carter's face, it's a look of pure shock. Nobody has kicked out of the foreclosure before.
Well, he is still taken back.
Brutal Bob Evans, the first man to ever kick out of the foreclosure. Darius Carter is stunned. This crowd is stunned.
I can't believe this. Oh my God.
We said that this would be the toughest test that Darius was ever going to have.
I was literally just about to say, bam, he chalked up another victory, and Brutal Bob kicked out. That's that veteran savvy.
But Money, no one's ever kicked out of the foreclosure before.
He's wasting valuable time. He should have kept on him.
His mind has to be going. Like
The disbelief, like you said, Pete.
it has to be like the Yankees dugout once Mariano got touched up against the Diamondbacks. Like, oh my God, what the hell just happened?
Now Darius.
Is Brutal Bob going to find that Aaron Boone moment now?
Could he? Bob! Oh, he's
Bob
got
submission.
that Fujiwara.
The Fujiwara armbar. Will Darius Carter tap? Will Darius Carter tap out?
By Bob.
He's a mile from that rope.
Will Darius Carter tap out here in
God.
front of the 13th? Bob's got the armbar locked in the middle of the
he's
ring.
looking for that crossface.
Was that a tap?
No.
Bob has his arm suspended. He
He's
can't
trying
get
to
the
get
rope.
the rings of Saturn. Oh my God! Now he's got
Veteran
everything.
maneuver.
Oh
What
my
a
God.
veteran
He's out of
maneuver.
rings.
He's got the rings locked
Oh,
in.
wow.
Wow.
Darius Carter to the ropes, but Brutal Bob
can't-
Evans had him. Brutal Bob
Wow.
Evans had him locked into that submission maneuver.
He's
Holy
a survivor,
hell.
like a post-nuclear cockroach. He's a survivor.
Jesus. This match.
Darius locking his hands on the second rope.
Holding on for dear life. The shark has become the victim in the water.
Right.
This match has, we were talking about how this match has ebbed and flowed for both of these competitors. Darius Carter, all of us caught in shock when Brutal Bob kicked out of the foreclosure.
Darius
And how Darius didn't tap out to that submission maneuver there.
hangs him up.
Wow.
Hangman on the top rope.
First sign of recovery since
Darius took
foreclosure.
those knee pads off. Oh my God!
A second foreclosure.
that one's going to stick.
That was all bone to the face of Brutal Bob.
Rolls him over here. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Chalk up yet another victory for Mr. Darius Carter.
But at what cost, Joe Keem? For the first time ever, Darius Carter may have been exposed here tonight.
I don't know if that's the case. That's Brutal Bob. Like, that's legendary status, dude. Like, I think it was just that. Like, I mean, what, 30, 40 years in the business, that's just him naturally hearing a 2 count and kicking out. But after the bone on flesh foreclosure, that did him in.
It took 2 foreclosures for Darius Carter to put away Bob Evans.
That's insane. I'm still shocked.
It took 2 of them.
Don't let him.
What the hell is Darius looking for? Oh!
He's got that bat from South Philly's finest.
They left that here after their match to get certified second. What the hell
Hear how
is
heavy
Darius doing with that?
That's got to be a 40-ounce bat. Oh my goodness.
Isn't this enough? You've already won the match, Darius.
Wait a minute. That's tough guy.
Tim Hughes getting in the ring.
Saving his partner.
Tim Hughes protecting his friend, his mentor, his tag team partner. Tim Hughes defending brutal Bob Evans. And Darius Carter is hightailing it out of the ring.
Oh, wow, the declaration by
Darius
Carter.
saying that Tim Hughes is next. Darius Carter, victorious here tonight against Bob Evans. But at what cost? How much did it cost Darius Carter to get the victory? Took 2 foreclosures to take down brutal Bob Evans. Ended up a surprise appearance here by tough guy Tim Hughes. And Bob Evans getting the fans' respect here tonight.
Getting the absolute love and adoration he deserves. Normally with a legend, you say we don't know how much time we have with them, but it feels like Brutal Bob's going to be around forever. He is timeless indeed.
Bob may not have been victorious here tonight, but money, even you've got to say, he took Darius to school tonight.
Oh my God.
But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the BCW World Heavyweight Championship on the line as the PCA's crown jewel. Azrael goes one-on-one against the Greek god Papadon.
That's going to be amazing.
This close. I was this close. Now, for all of you watching, I'm sure you're looking at this in the background. You're looking at BCW in the background. You look at me, you look at the premier player, and you think I'm talking about winning the world championship tonight. Not tonight. I'm talking about being this close to making headlines, to doing what I said I was going to do, and that was put Brutal Bob out to pasture, to lay his elderly soul to rest, to send a message, to make a statement. I beat that man tonight, and you're going to see this on Fight TV. You're going to see this on pay-per-view, which is only possible because of me. What I did to Brutal Bob, hit him with foreclosure twice, pinned Brutal Bob in the middle of that ring, and I found myself a baseball bat. Yes, I did. And I was going to put it through that man's head, not because I didn't like him, not because I don't respect him, but because something needs to happen in BCW, something different. I can't have the same people getting championship opportunities, the same Mike Orlandos, the same Azrael, who just so happens to be champion this week, Joe Gacy. I cannot have it. So what I was going to do was take matters and a baseball bat into my own hands, and I was going to put this man's career to pasture. But then Tim Hughes, good news, tough Timmy Hughes, little doppelganger bastard child of Brutal Bob's. You're going to grab that bat out of my hands and you're going to try and wield it against me. Well, BCW, you're in luck because you don't have to go find someone anymore to face me. You don't have to beg someone to step in the ring with Darius Carter because I elect Tim Hughes. You show up to the next BCW event. You bring your gear, which is probably the same as Brutal Bob's. You step in that ring with me and you leave Brutal Bob at home. Because Tim, what I should have done to Bob and what I was going to do to Bob, I will do to you. You will be a martyr for my cause, and then, and only then, will come my BCW championship. Tim, let's see how tough you are. Because I'm definitely more brutal than Bob. See you then.
Darius, I had you. I had you. In fact, I've seen all the people you run over here in recombination wrestling, and then I had you. And then I let up for one little bit. a little bit of compassion, a little bit of nice guy, and instead of being the tough guy that I am, I let you into the ropes, I let you breathe a second, and boom, just like that, you attacked me. Well, guess what? I don't ever have a problem with a guy beating me fair and square, 1, 2, 3. In fact, I would have picked myself up, dragged my sorry carcass up, and I would have shaken her hand and said, thank you, you're the better man, we'll do it again, maybe next time it'll be different. But then, you grab a baseball bat, and you try to get me, you try to hit me from behind. Thank God, Tough Tim Hughes was there, my partner, my brother, my partner in crime in Tough Guy A. Thank God he was there to save the day. And next time, Friday, May 18th, I hope the whole world shows up to see you and Tough Tim Hughes one-on-one as Tim Hughes takes a stand against you just like he did tonight in this very ring. And Darius, next time, if Tim doesn't get you, I will.